Just wanted to get some video of the last cylinder bore. I put the other 6 in, or other 7 in. I've just got number 7 left to put in. But just wanted to show what the view was without the piston in of the block. Get a decent picture of the casting on the front for the Motown 2 LS from World Product. But did run into a couple of issues with the block. When I put the crank in, roll this over. In order to put the crank in, because of all the Mallory that's in it, I had to install the crank with the counterweights up. So to drop the crank in, I had to have the counterweights up because the Mallory was actually hitting on the back side of the block back here, so the crank was stuck up at an angle like this. And then to put the cap on, you have to roll the crank back down and then put the cap on. It's one of those things where everything fits once it's together, but trying to get it together is a bastard, needless to say. Get a shot of that too. You can see how close the rod bolts come to the block. This has a solid pan rail, which is the only reason we were able to get away with hogging out these big chunks in the pan rail. I did have to cut a gasket to fit everything. I'm going to try a Moroso stroker pan, but I've been able to get the other 2 oil pans to fit, but it still has a clearance issue right at the rail. So, and those are cleared for a 3.8 inch stroke, and this is for 250. So a few other things that are still in a learning curve on this particular block, but probably be another 3-4 months before I get camshaft. But I'll have the timing chain, the valley plate, and I'll do a mock assembly of the block minus the intake manifold, because I've got most everything else here. Decided to run LS7 heads, so it's going to have factory GM LS7 heads on it for this year, and go from there. Thanks.